work.
I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I think it's 6 o'clock. So I think it's time to say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
So this is.
Are we? I think we're live. If we are, hello everybody. Sorry we're a bit late. We had some technical difficulties, mainly involving something not working. So we're here anyway, so that's cool. Same thing as usual. What we're going to do is we're going to go through all your Twitter questions that you've tweeted, mate. We're going to then show you some brand new stuff on the stream. We got Reach and Alfred waiting over in the corner, and then we're going to come back and answer some questions. So, are we ready?
Yes.
First question, in case you don't know who we are. Actually, I hope you do by now, but just in case, you know, there's 3 people out there who don't. I'm Mod Matt K, this is Mod Ash, this is Mod John C. There we go, and we'll move from here. So, first question is from Frank Nunziata. He says, can we see the dragon mask for a lava dragon?
It's already been done. You'll see it later on in the stream.
Beautiful. DJ Fizz asks, would you ever consider making new logs, trees, play to deter gold farmers even further? Now, unless I'm very much mistaken, that's exactly what's going to happen with the new free-to-play worlds. All you trees will not work.
Are we doing that permanently or just for the trial?
I think we'll do it for the trial initially, and then we will see how that works and what happens from there. And once we've got the information, we will. I'm not showing you my feet. We will
see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I can see his feet. It's great.
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't believe what's going on down there with my feet.
There's 2 of them,
and they've got shoes on.
I could take the shoes off. I could. Just
yeah,
you guys.
let's not do that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So Erd Not Grunt RS. He says, could you repoll the high-level energy potion that failed last year?
Well, at the time we were offering it as a mini-game reward, I think, weren't we? So at the time, a lot of the people said we'd like it, but not as a mini-game reward. And it was in the 70% or thereabouts anyway.
So could.
Totally.
When he's thinking about making the secondary ingredients Bible with marks of grace.
We've been thinking about something of the sort.
We were talking about it just this morning.
Makes an awful lot of sense.
These days, we've pretty much got the engine support for making potions that might say stop your energy draining so fast for a while, or make it recharge faster for a while, that kind of thing, which we couldn't have done back then. So it could be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Druidic Treasure says, will there be a lot of clue rewards added to easy and medium clues?
Yep, across all 4 tiers, including elites, which we're introducing, it's about 180 new items. That's just from this release. There's some other things that would be new best in slot stuff that will end up polling that have been suggested, but they'll have to be polled individually.
Yeah. Do you know how many stuff we're adding to the easy and medium?
Specifically, it's around 30, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head.
So shed loads of stuff.
Going to be fun updating POH costume rooms.
Yeah, good luck, Mod Reach, with that one.
What else we got down here? Any chance of an OSRS summer intern? We are looking for a community guy to come and join us full-time as a permanent position. We're not looking for any interns at the moment. That might change in the future, who knows? See how busy we get, but at the moment, no interns just yet.
Thing is, we're a small team. If we're going to spend some of our time training up a newbie, we want to keep them.
Yes.
And the thing about an intern is we can't keep them.
Yes.
And we're not good at letting go of people.
BG1478 says, can we combine the wise old man's goggles with the blue party hat similar to the Cavalier mask?
I get asked this every time I tweet a picture. Yes.
Can't we? Good.
Blue party hat and sagacious spectacles will be combined.
Fantastic.
Saggy spectacles.
What do you call them?
Sagacious spectacles.
Yeah, I thought you did, yeah.
Google it.
It's his new word that he's learnt. JJ Aussie says, hi, would it be possible to discuss poll getting rid of really low level Slayer creatures off the top 2 masters, please?
I'd really like to rewrite those lists completely and rethink the balancing of things. Also rethink the code, because that code is not a very nice thing. At the moment, we can't easily quote you the probability of any particular task. And, you know, there's quite a lot we could do if we rethought all that stuff. And yeah, we'd have to poll it if we were going to.
Yeah. Cool. Apu the Camel asks, and this is one for you, Paul.
Oh yeah.
Apu the Camel asks, can we get Twitch emotes to the RuneScape channel?
Hell yes.
Paul says, hell yes.
We're on it. It's just taking a bit of time. But
We're on it.
Apparently.
Yes, we're on it. It's just taking a bit of time, says Paul. So yeah, you'll get some emotes if you subscribe to the channel.
thanks to Karaji for sending a load in.
Karaji sent a load in, so thank you, Karaji. C. Nubby says, Slay Mask and Solve, why they no work together?
Well, at the moment, the Slayer Mask is quite a big multiplier, and the Salve is quite a big multiplier. And I think we were just afraid of it being too big a multiplier. But there's nothing stopping us from changing it if people are okay with Undead having a huge bonus against Undead Slayer tasks. Didn't really want to go overboard at the time, but we can do it.
Cool. What else we got? So Miklos George RS says, could you guys add red dragons to Neve's Cave?
It's the only unique creature in the Kramja dungeon these days, isn't it?
I think so.
It is. Does Neve assign red dragons then?
No.
No, Neve doesn't assign them, Duradel doesn't assign them, so I don't think they need to go in there.
I mean, this guy says he wants more access to red dragon hides. Well,
Neve's
we could
Cave
do
is
it.
Slayer,
but,
Slayer task only.
yes, you'd need to be on a red dragon task.
It depends on the demand, if there is a big demand out there for red dragons, really.
Well, extending the cave ain't hard, there's plenty of space around it. In fact, I left quite a lot of space just south of the Kraken Lake, which we turned out not to use.
Right, next one we have RS Kayla says, how many bots has Jagex Wheat banned since he started working on OSRS?
3.
3, yeah. 3 bajillion. I'm sure a lot of you read the dev blog earlier where we said we have banned, 400,000 bots, I think it was, since Old School came out, and 40,000 in April alone. Modweath became dedicated to us really sort of the beginning of April. However, he has been working with us for a lot longer than that, so he's probably responsible for 90% of the bot bans, I would imagine. So huge amounts. He's the big bot banner. Yes, there we go for that. RS Aiden, he says, spacebar to continue through dialogue.
Yes.
Yes.
I was testing out the engine support for that a few days ago. Seems to work. Should be no problem to pull it.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Dutch XXJE, I think this is one for you, Dan. When do the new pets come in? Mole, God Wars and other stuff?
When we get around to repolling them, and has the functionality gone live to hide
Yes.
the
Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay,
released
so
today.
I guess it's just a case of putting them on the next poll.
Yeah. So if you just, I don't know if you could hear Dan, but if you can, well, we didn't want to poll pets until we had the functionality to stop you being able to interact with other people's pets. So that the concern of having lots of options and them being used for ragged and all sorts of other stuff just wasn't there. So we've now got that functionality, and we'll stick it on the next poll, I guess.
Yep.
That's cool. What else we got? We have one from Eero. He says, when a PDC is in progress, how do you decide what goes to polls and what doesn't? Whether it's a skill, minigame or item. It's really quite a complicated process. What happens is all the suggestions, they come into me, I will then go through them and sort of decide what is the best ones out of everything that we've got and get something called a long list together, which is probably about 10, 15 ideas, which I think would work in game. They then go through a process of going through the other guys to make sure they agree that they'll work in game, through Dan and Ash to make sure that actually we can deliver them in game, and then also through the engine team to make sure that they can deliver what they need to as well. Once we've actually, that usually breaks it all down to sort of 4 or 5 different ideas which are actually deliverable, and then we poll those ones, and that's basically how the process works.
Yep.
Unfortunately, at the moment we've had 300-400 ideas coming for the new skill. And there's some really wonderful ideas that we wish we could do, but we can't do all of them. There's probably about 50, 60 ideas that are workable skills we've come in, but there's no way we can poll that amount of things. So it's going to end up being 5 or 6 ideas that we probably poll to you, and then we'll take it from there, really.
There's some very good suggestions.
Yeah, absolutely astounding.
Some very funny ones.
Yes, as I said on my stream last night, the funniest ones we probably couldn't tell you because they're not very nice.
The best one was the one you showed us the other day.
Yes, yeah, there was some pretty horrific stuff that was sent in. And I'm sure the guys know who they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we got here? A few more clue stuff. JJ Aussie says, possible elite clue reward gives us an upgrade kit for a god staff that lets auto cast the god spell for that staff, please.
That sounds rather complex, but again, anything best in slot that improves something by that much is going to be on an individual poll.
Yeah.
I could program it though.
Yeah. Right. How long would an autotyper take to be start that one again. How long would an autotyper take to be implemented? we hope to have it up and running when the free-to-play trial starts.
The engine team's done their side of it. We haven't checked it out to see if it's working as intended yet, but they've given us something to play with, and in the next few days I'm going to be having a go with it to see what I can make out of it.
It's going to be quite exciting. Initiate armor version for ranged.
Is that again?
Ray the Noob. Initiate armor version for ranged.
Wouldn't that
Or
just be
Ray
the,
the Noob.
the studded set? Level 20 defense, level
Does
20 range.
Initiate have prayer?
Oh yeah, you can get Godhide. Godhide has prayer bonus now. We polled that a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there we go. Job done. Would it be possible to make it so you can travel to any gnome glider from any gnome glider, similar to the spirit trees, I guess?
Yes. At the moment, the interface has animations for the gliders going between ground tree and each stop, and we don't have animations for the gliders going directly between them. But if Alfred's up for a bit of work, then I expect we can get that adjusted.
Okay, so that's me out of questions. I think what we'll do now is, if you've got any questions about free-to-play, let's get them into the chat now, get them answered, and then we'll move over to Dan and Alfred, who will show you some of the stuff coming out for thingy, majiggy, True Scrolls. That's the word I was looking for. So if you've got any free-to-play questions, rifle them in there, because a lot of you probably noticed we put a dev blog out earlier which explains what the next stage of the free-to-play journey is all about. And I'm hoping no one's got any questions, because I think we've pretty much answered everything in the dev blog, I hope. But I'm not showing you my feet either, you strange person. There we go.
Question about the game filter there, though. The answer is yes, we can filter out the spammy messages from the game now. It's not a small job, which is why we haven't tried to shoehorn it into the last poll, but we will be polling that in the not too distant future.
Right, a few people are asking how much free-to-play costs.
Awesome.
I'm not going to answer that one.
There was a question asking how many dedicated free-to-play worlds. I think we've added 6.
Yes, 6. That
And
should be
there's-
8 in total. So.
Because we got 2.
Yeah. A few people asking why only 2 weeks. What we've found when we've done sort of free-to-play stuff in the past is people tend to make the decision within the first sort of 7 days whether they're going to turn from free-to-play to members. So we thought 2 weeks gives us long enough to find out what's going to happen in the current iteration of free-to-play that we're doing. And you've got to remember, this isn't necessarily going to be the entire solution for free-to-play, the way free-to-play will be. This allows us to look at a certain aspect and find out if it works. The whole idea being is we need to make a profitable way of getting free-to-play into game, which is all explained in the blog. So once we've had the 2 weeks, once we've looked at it, we will look at the data and see what the data tells us, and then we'll move on from there and make decisions based on that data. But we need to get that data, otherwise we're just guessing, and we'd rather do it properly and have the information before we decide how we're going to poll it.
And we didn't just pick 2 weeks out of thin air. There was some very high-level conversations about the best way to do it, and it was decided that 2 weeks would be enough.
Yeah, it's a huge amount of support's gone into this, right? I mean, from everybody, so all from the senior managers, the executive team, and all the marketing team, and us guys, and Engine have done, pulled out all the stops to get this working for us as well. So it's been a huge effort from everybody, and I don't know if any of the guys are watching, but thank you if you are, and hopefully it's going to be really quite exciting. The feedback we've got from you guys already has been really good, and fingers crossed it will make it all work. Dual Arena free to play? I think it is. It's free to play, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I will have to double check that.
It may have been made that at the end of 2007 or something awkward. We can make sure it's free to play though if we want to.
Yeah. I mean, we have the ability to make bits free to play or not free to play, depending on what people want. So we'll see how we go from there.
Someone was asking this morning whether the Motherlode Mine was going to be available on free to play, or the Coal Bag and Gem Bag. Those are members only features and will stay that way.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I'm not seeing too much more about free to play coming up.
There was a question regarding the website, and we're creating a new account just for Old School with the free to play trial. I believe we're getting our.
I don't know what you're going to say next.
Oh, what do we call it? That's the one.
Yeah, funnel. Yes, yeah. There is a new funnel that should hopefully be going in end of this week. If not, it'll be before the trial, obviously. But basically, you'll be able to run through everything through the website to make a free-to-play account through our website. So all the advertising will take you straight to our website. You'll then click on the Make a New Account. It will take you through a nice little web page journey into game, and allow you to make members, obviously, as well, if you want to do that. So that will all work, and that's all looking good. So hopefully we've got everything, all our bases covered. So yeah, web team's been helping out an awful lot as well. So it's a full proper thing. There's a few people asking about as Rangers receive a buff in free to play. Free to play will be as you remember it without the U trees. It's
Mostly.
simple as that.
There's a few things that we've added that
there?
probably will be available in free to play.
Oh, yeah. What had you in mind?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there's something.
Yeah, it should be right. Yeah.
I have a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that probably covers up all of free to play and see what's, that's pretty much all the stuff coming through. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to look at a video of everybody jumping in the lake again, just because it is hilarious to watch. So we're going to watch a video jumping in the lake, and then we'll come back and you'll be talking to Dan and Alfred about the new clue scroll stuff. So we're there, right? He's on.
So we've been nominated by His Lordship, Eugene, from Wilderness Guardians for the 24-hour cold water challenge. And this is the elite old school RuneScape team who accepts that challenge. And we'll be nominating another team when we've been successful.
We're going to one of you guys.
Yeah, everyone who's smiling right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's very, very, very cool. I think we should nominate Chris Archie, Erin, Alicia, Boaty. Done.
And apparently you're back with us now. For those of you who don't know who we are, because we're not on the sofa at the moment, I'm Mod Reach. This is
Alfred.
a new graphics artist. Yep. And we are going to be showing off some clue scroll stuff. As you might have seen from the barrage of tweets that I think all of us have been doing, we've been doing some new clue scroll armors. We've had Alfred modelling some new stuff. I've been stealing clothes from NPCs and recolouring it to sell it back to you. So we're going to show off some of the awesome new things that we've got for you so far. This is just a selection of what's there. This isn't everything. There's some things we aren't showing you at the moment. There's also some things Alfred has yet to make. So I guess we should just jump straight in, really. Immediately, everything you see on screen is a selection of new things Pures are probably going to love. I know you've got 2 defense, so you're probably going to like this.
2 defense, unfortunately.
Is a selection of, we've got a TV over here, so we can see comments now.
Okay, cool.
Bronze trimmed.
Bronze trim will be made darker, I don't think.
Let's actually
light
get some of
brown.
this stuff out, shall we? And let's get some bronze G. Let's just take iron as well for while we're at it.
You're not going to have game music?
Not going to have game music? No, we don't usually have game music. Do you want some game music?
Do you want some other music?
Yeah, put some more music on.
Okay, yeah. Paul's going to try and put some music over the top of us. Hopefully it's not so loud, but there you go. We can
Bronze
just have a
G
look.
confirmed.
So let's just have a look at some of the bronze trimmed. So I think you said you're going to make some of this darker, aren't you?
Yeah, I think definitely probably black or just a darker colour of
Black would be quite
what's
nice.
there now.
The gold's pretty perfect. I like the
Yeah.
gold. Let's have the skirt on.
That looks so cool.
Men with skirts. But yeah, this is some of the new stuff. Here's bronze trimmed. I think that looks really
Iron
nice.
trimmed.
I like that one. Iron trimmed, sorry,
Yeah.
clearly. Iron again, gold. I need to change some of these invent icons. They're not complete. I haven't finished making all the configs for them yet, but this is iron. Iron looks pretty good, like iron.
Awesome, man.
We also have some new kits, so let's get some of these out. Just ignore the broken invent icons. I haven't made those yet.
These are still work in progress.
So this is an armadillo sort of robe set.
Yeah,
was
it's just
made-
a recolour really. Apart from the stoles and the croziers.
Which I haven't got out. We should get those out. They're down here. So the armadillo one, a little crozier. That's quite nice actually. I like that.
A simple logo on top of the reveal.
Bando's one would be Bando's outfit, which looks almost the same, bar a few colours and a symbol. And an ancient set with a nice Zara symbol on it. Yes, so these are 3 new sets that are coming soon as well. Let's put the fire back into the bench. What else we got?
Turn music.
We have there's a lot of turn music off apparently. Yeah, turn music off. Paul's selection of music apparently isn't very popular. I don't know what Paul's.
Porno music. It's UKF.
Okay, but the music's going off now.
Okay, music's off.
Okay, music's off. In the meantime, we have a new selection. We have a new selection of myth armors. We have myth trimmed and myth gold. Let's have a look at myth gold very quickly.
Look at that.
This looks really nice. And myth trimmed, which I stumbled upon purely by accident. I was editing the rune trimmed model, and I accidentally forgot to remove the rune color from the outside. And in doing so, I discovered that this is actually a really good trim look. So I'm going to leave it like this, unless anybody has any objection to it being too bright. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Let's move on. What else have we got in here? We've got some headbands, which are currently broken, and some boaters, one of which is currently broken, and 2 new mask outfit is made for us. Oh no, there's a third one here as well. So we're going to play around with these. In fact, we'll get the black pickaxe out while we're at it. Headbands. So we have some new coloured headbands. Quite nice. A yellow one, a pink one, which comes out brown. A green one, which
Pink
comes out
doesn't
green.
like us at the moment.
No, pink seems to be a very defiant colour. If I quit the pink boater, that also comes out brown. And a white headband. So we've got some new headbands. Alternatively, we have a purple boater, we have a white boater, and we have a pink but brown boater. These will all be sorted out. They are currently a work in progress. And 2 new models outfit is made. Do you want to talk about these?
Goblin mask. I used the guys in the Goblin Village as sort of reference to make the female and the Goblin male mask different. I just pretty much added some tribal stripes underneath the eyes. Female's got a lighter version and the male's got a darker version. For the imp, this is basically just a standard imp model, but I've obviously changed it to fit the male head and the female head. Removed the eyes, changed a bit some of the colours, stuff like that. Beanie hat, this was highly requested by John. Do you want to, I think this was it was something off American Pie, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's just like a newbie beanie hat thing. There was an episode, oh no, it was one of the American Pie movies, which I probably shouldn't talk too much about.
No.
Was in there. I think Google used them as well for their new people. We pilfered the hat off the tramping barrack.
Yeah.
And just recoloured it.
Yeah, just sorted out the geometry and stuff so I could colour it in. Yeah, black pickaxe.
Yeah, we also have a black pickaxe now because apparently we needed one.
Yeah, using steel up to 21, some people weren't happy about. So.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. The stats for the black pickaxe is in between steel and myth, obviously. So if we just back out, because some of this stuff does have stats. I think this is relatively correct. I can't remember.
Actually correct.
They are correct. Awesome. That was a first try.
Yeah,
that would be quite nice.
I did have it beforehand, but then obviously like it can happen if you guys want it. I mean,
there were issues with it as well, I think.
Yeah, there were.
We do have plenty of time to edit these models if you don't like what you see right now.
We still have ages, so
we've still got half the content to make.
Yes, at the moment we're just making the models and their files. We haven't actually started doing any particular clue scrolling yet. So there's no new locations and no new anagrams, riddles, emotes, or anything like that yet. We're just getting the items in game first. Speaking of which, we have some new calves, some new dragon hide. We didn't show off the beret. There's a red beret here as well. Some new hats. Let's actually get all the masks out because these are pretty awesome. And this awesome little leprechaun hat. Let's just take as much as we can. We'll take a briefcase and we'll take this hat. What else we've got? We've got a blue cav. Because everyone loves cavaliers, we thought why not have a blue one? At the same time we thought let's have a white one, but with a black feather. It's pretty nice. I really like this one. This is going to be one of the favourites. And a red cav because, you know, why not?
White's going to be more expensive than black, hopefully.
White will probably end up being one of the most expensive ones because it does look very, very good. So, well, actually, what is a white's a hard clue scroll reward, isn't it?
I don't think you've done much of the elite stuff yet, but yeah, it'd be on hard.
Yep. I don't think I've modelled much of the hard stuff yet, but we'll see. We have some trim dragon hide as standard.
We're doing black as well.
We'll be doing, as John said, we'll be doing some black trimmed. It's not really hard to do. It looks pretty nice, consistent with the other sets.
Someone said fashionscape.
Fashionscape, yeah. Speaking of fashion, we got a red beret as well, because people like berets, and well, recolouring them is pretty simple. So if people do want more colours or suggest it to be darker or lighter or whatnot, do let us know. Really easy to do. This is one of my favourite outfits actually. This is the new Musketeer's hat, which is taken from the Haralak NPC inside the Warriors Guild. But I had Alfred make a new feather for it because I wanted the feather to be a bit more flamboyant, and you know, Musketeer's hats usually have a huge plume, so I wanted the feather to be a bit bigger. To go with that, we have a Musketeer's top. This isn't final. We might actually remake this. I think we'll replace it. Yeah. This is placeholder, and to go with that as well, we got a nice looking katana, which does make the outfit look pretty awesome.
Complete with the sleeve.
Complete with the sheath. A nice, awesome looking katana. This is the bank, not the interface. We have the Town Crier outfit. This is currently being worked on because it does make you look kind of chunky. At the same time, it is encroaching on the Third Age mage top ever so slightly, and we don't particularly want to devalue that one by just having a trimmed version of this. So yeah, this is quite good. We got some dragon masks. Ignore the red on them. I'm currently trying to find out why that's still there, but we have dragon masks from bronze to steel to iron.
Yeah, I got the idea from RuneScape 3. The dragons there, the red dragons there, have sort of like blocky spikes coming out of their heads. Yeah, that's how I wanted to make it.
Do look really nice. And we have a lava dragon one as well.
That lava one's going to be on the rare list with Third Age.
Yep, so as John just said, if you didn't hear that, this is going to be a super rare one. This is going to be on the rare list with Third Age. If you want it to look more rewarding, do let us know and I will change it. Obviously it needs to look like a lava dragon, but if you think the lava should be patchy elsewhere or any other way, please do send me the picture and I'll change it for you. A leprechaun hat, because it's slightly tilted to one side. It's quite small. Does look really nice. Yeah, I think John was really gunning for this, so Alfred's made him a brand new hat. This is where things start to get slightly interesting. We've got some gold elegant, which doesn't actually look that bad. I was quite surprised. I thought it would look terrible.
Shiny.
But, when I was modelling it, I was really concerned that it would look so really bright and quite blinding. So
yeah, the dragons.
If you're a cross-dresser and you're a male and you want to wear this, this is what it will look like.
That looks amazing.
This is kind of strange. We've got a pink elegant, which I think actually looks fantastic. I really like this. Awesome. I do want this. This will actually look with a beret, so we can have proper fashion skate with this now. Actually, there you go. You're like some sort of artist. Or mine. We need to have some sort of paint palette as well, so you can paint with.
That is a good idea.
You can get on that.
Yeah.
We could do that. A paint palette.
Paint palette and a brush.
Again, if you're a cross-dresser, this is what it looks like if you're a male wearing female clothes. And to top it all off, we got a little briefcase because who doesn't want a briefcase? Exactly. This is just this is how we get past our day. We think of random things and then make them. Let's move on. We got some more things down here. These aren't new rewards. This is just rune. We have a cat mask, which is just the hollowed out inside of a cat.
Yeah, pretty much. Geometry changed a bit. Not much.
Yeah. Cat mask. Yeah. We have the Wise Old Man spectacles, and I'm going to clarify this again because John's already answered this, but this is bound to come up again. Yes, you will be able to attach these glasses, the Wise Old Man glasses, to a blue party hat at Patchy, so you can walk around with the Wise Old Man sort of look on your head. That will be doable, and we will do that. Next, we have a monocle, because for the sophisticated few out there who also want to have a cane and a briefcase, dragon cane of course, why not? I think we were talking about having a tuxedo model as well, because we've got so many sort of sophisticated pimping items that we thought, why not have a tux?
It's worth noting that we will have a top hat and you can attach that to the monocle.
Yep, so as John said, if you didn't hear that, we're going to have a top hat. We were able to attach it to the monocle. And to top it all off, the last thing that we've got finished so far is a brand new pirate hat, which is much bigger and sort of screams pirate more than the previous one does. These are the current ones we've got. We do have some more in development. We actually have quite a few more in development. Nearly all the elite Clue Scroll Wars, including the new Third Age items, which Alfred is making.
I've seen take the longest.
I've seen the concepts you've got, and they do look awesome. So when they're done, I imagine one of us, or if all of us, will be showing off those to you, and probably almost certainly in the next stream. As I said, we've only got the rewards down so far. We don't actually have any new sort of anagrams to show you, any new locations. That's all to come much sooner. We also have a competition, as Matt's just told me, for you to suggest new Clue Scroll sort of clues to us. So if you want to give us a riddle, go ahead. Also give us the answer, that'd be quite helpful. Don't leave us to work it out and then just assume we put it into game. That's exactly what you wanted.
There's a sticky up.
There's a sticky up in a forum somewhere. Which forum? In the general forum. See, I'm out of touch. Please do look at that and do submit your entries to us, because I will be filling in the clue scrolls, the new clue scroll areas very soon, and we'd like to get this ironed out. Open to the end of May. Yeah, there we go. So you have plenty of time, and that will conclude all our clue scroll wars, I think. I didn't actually explain what brackets these go into, but I think it's pretty well. I think John will sort of clarify that over the next coming days, anyway. So we're actually going to jump back to the sofa now. I think Alfred and I are going to run over there to join Ash. So we're going to do this very, very quickly. See you later. Or see you in a second, even. Let's go. Hello. Say when.
And we're back. So, anything there you want to talk about?
I didn't actually see much of that screen because I was too busy laughing at some of the things we had on our screen.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Any questions you saw that we should have cut? Oh no, you didn't see it because it was over
No,
there.
it was over there. Yeah.
I don't know then.
They were all very, very happy about it.
Oh, they were all very happy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Marvellous.
Nice.
More happy when the other stuff comes out, even better stuff.
Yeah, so we haven't actually, like I said, we haven't got the Elite Clue Scroll awards yet, and not all of them. Alfred's taking his time modelling those to make sure they are.
Concepting first.
So Era's asking whether the new God robes will work in the God Wars dungeon, including the ancient ones, which will be interesting.
I'm not sure how we'd get the ancient ones to work.
I'm not sure what you'd want them to do if they did work.
No, I think everything should turn on you. Well, actually, everything will turn on you if you don't wear anything. Everything should turn on you and be more aggressive, I guess, especially the samurai stuff.
Well, maybe the desert bandits could be nice to you or something.
Yeah, I guess that's true. The Bando stuff and the Armadillo stuff, we can make God Wars friendly to their specific race. Yeah, we will. That's really, really easy to do. I'll put that on them immediately, actually, because I should have done that in the first place, but I didn't consider that. So yeah, we'll do that.
For that matter, I found a way once of making the God Wars monsters respect if you had a pet that was aligned to the right god.
I remember that.
And if we're going down the route of having more pets in future, like the God Wars pets for a start, then I think it'd be cool if something happened for that.
Until we die with them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, until you die with them, in which case you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
What else have we got?
A request for agility top and bottom and a high level agility content. Pretty sure we've got an agility outfit at the moment.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's called Graceful.
Yeah, and by the time you've got it, you've probably got a reasonable amount of agility too. Oh well. Someone wants to know where to send the riddle. It's oldschoolcommunity@jagex.com, right?
It is, yes. That's the email address.
Yeah. Oldschoolcommunity@jagex.com. Go on.
Yep. God arrows, someone said. I think we probably should have done because they're very helpful for God Wars.
Yeah, they are.
Because I think if we're going to do new arrows, there's no point just copying other arrows. Might as well give them a use. And again, it becomes best in slot, so that's quite a separate question.
I guess.
I don't want to repeat that.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall exactly what you said.
Best in slot and pop.
But yeah, anything which requires, or anything which will end up being best in slot will require a new poll, because otherwise we'll be overriding and devaluing some of the existing items. And at the moment we are giving you new items without, whilst we are showing you what we're doing, at the same time we are just throwing these at you in the hope that you like them. So we can't really give you new items which are much better than everything that's existing so far, because that might, wind up some of the people that have worked to earn something that we then just completely devalued with something that we've introduced.
SK Dude Man had a question that I rather like about, warrior rings and the other kinds of melee bonus that they don't currently offer. And while we could upgrade the existing warrior ring or give it an even bigger imbue from Nightmare Zone or something like that, we thought it might be nice to create rings that do the other bonuses and have them dropped by other monsters, perhaps, so that and firstly that would give more use to other monsters, and secondly we could then let you combine the rings together or something so that you'd earned the upgrade rather than just sticking it on an item you'd already got. But we'd poll it and see what you guys think about that.
EJ for the win says, make on OSRS bond purchase. Now I think we've been talking about bonds quite a lot. I think we mentioned it recently, didn't we? I think we had a conversation about it.
It's something that comes up on these streams a fair bit, although what you'd like us to do with bonds is a bit less clear.
I think the main concern, I think for everybody else, is what would come with bonds. So people associate bonds with microtransactions. Microtransactions aren't within Old School. We don't do them. We won't be doing them. So to give you bonds, a bond would equal membership. So you would be able to give your Old School cash for membership. Now we do need to work out a system for making that work. So obviously that bond does have to come from somewhere, and somebody would have to have paid for that bond to equate for the value of membership. So we're talking about a system which can probably trade between games, but that's all in discussion at the moment. But bonds is something that we could do if people wanted it, if there's enough people who could get past the microtransaction sort of connotation that it has, associated to it. Who knows? If you want bonds, I guess do let us know, and that's something we can look at for the future, I guess.
So a lot of this.
I think I saw a request there for a system where you could give your friend a clue scroll and they'd do it for you if you didn't want to, and they did.
And yesterday I was talking about a potential for group clues. So a clue scroll which required either a team, which we sort of discussed might not be a good idea because you then might hit the barrier that you don't want to do it as a team. It might be 3 AM, you might not have any friends online, or you might not have anybody online who also has the same clue as you, and you then can't do that clue scroll because you're held back from being able to find anybody. Or the possibility of digging up a clue scroll and needing to go and find 3 other people to put the clue scroll together, so you can all progress, which is much more simple. But a system where you can give a clue scroll to a friend to do because you don't want to do it, that's just making clue scrolls tradable though, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they want.
Tradable clue scrolls.
It's not tradable?
Yeah, I think the developer who wrote it was trying to stop you having more than one at a time. Mind you, I didn't actually work at Jagex when clue scrolls were created. I joined the company a few months later.
I didn't realise they were that old.
Yeah, I remember
Damn.
being a forum mod back when they first started turning up in 04.
Damn, I didn't realise they were that old.
Oh yeah, one of the shiny new updates to make RS2 better than the old classic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, at the time, I guess they were trying to make sure you only had one clue scroll at a time.
One thing I would like to do for clue scrolls is I would like to be able to not only have, change it so you could have more than one clue scroll, it's so you can have the reward chest at the end and then still be able to get a new clue scroll. So you could stack up maybe 1,000 clue scroll boxes, and much like Matt did, just open 1,000 at a time to see what you would get, so you could earn 1,000 up. Yeah, it's definitely doable. So I would like to look into making it possible. And something else I would like to change is if you open a clue scroll reward and then you open another one, everything piles into one interface, as Matt found out when he was doing his clue scrolling.
When it goes over 9, they just drop to the floor.
Yeah, so I would like to find a way of working around that, ideally. Yeah, so if you were to stockpile as many clue scroll boxes as you could handle, and you wanted to open them all, you wouldn't have to open it, close it, open it, close it. You could just open it, and get all the items. If people want that, do let us know, and I can see about making it happen.
Interesting.
Will corp drops be polled?
You should probably poll corp first.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't polled corp yet. I mean, I'm still in the process of trying to animate it. I guess you guys can pick what the corp drops. Doesn't have to drop sigils or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure those shields would pass in the form they had before. But we could very happily give you anything else.
Yeah.
So XP locks, that one comes up a fair bit. Probably address it again. The answer is yeah, in theory we could block you from getting XP in a certain skill. Just if we stop you getting XP such that you can go do a quest without getting the reward, then that lets you do a whole lot of stuff that people couldn't previously do without getting the XP. And for anyone who's designed their account around the idea they're not going to be able to go back to this place or not do this quest or not even access Mauritania, might be a little unfair. So that one could be controversial. But in theory, yeah, we could let you lock it somehow, maybe put a bank pin on it to unlock again, so that people who nick your account can't just turn the lock off and mess around with it for you. Although I'm also hoping that in the not too distant future we'll have a better security system in place so that you can, well, a bit like Jag, only I think Philip has made us something better.
Yes, it's very good. I really like it.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I want my jumper as a clue reward.
Matt says they want his jumper as a clue reward.
I mean,
It's a copy of it, I assume. Not
you
this one.
mean the red one
No,
you're wearing
that
at the moment?
Yeah. With the little logo here. With
That's really easy if they really, really want that.
See to say it.
Yeah, just give yourself a red top. Doesn't look too dissimilar.
Zamrak one. Zamrak one's the red one, isn't it?
Yeah, the robe top.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. For the people that want Matt's jumper that he's wearing right now.
People with good taste.
For the people with good taste that want the red jumper Matt's wearing right now, equip a Zamorak robe top. That's the closest you're going to get.
You got to hear the story he told us the other day about how he got some really, really cheap trousers. Great story.
Actually, if you wore that jumper, it'd be invisible.
Awesome.
That was Matt's opening story for the day. Came in, sat down, and
Big
told us
smile on
about
his
this
face.
cheap pair of trousers he managed to get hold of.
From Tesco.
From Tesco.
Trousers for a quid.
We're not going to go into this conversation.
Trousers for a quid.
Someone said make a clue reward a job at Jagex.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
It will be almost as rare as the bucket.
We're not going into details about the bucket
Yes,
because
we are.
do you really want to wind everybody up?
Yes.
Alright.
That's my job.
Well, John's basically put
If you
a-
get something from the Clue Scroll Awards that you weren't expecting and has no value to you whatsoever, you can blame John for it, and you can guarantee that it was rarer than anything else you could have got.
In the entire game.
So we're going to move on from that one. Emil the Gamer wants a levitating halo. We get a lot of requests for halos.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah, Castle Wars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Award?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll make all of the god sort of
We need to stat
halos.
If anyone's got those, that'd be useful.
Yeah, we can
For
probably
those of
find
us
them.
who can't hear it, John's talking about needing to put stats on things.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a question from SK Dudeman, I think, about whether the new armour stuff from Clues is going to go in your POH. It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to have a very fun time plugging that in.
Yeah.
You're going to have a very fun time testing it. I'm going to make it as equally as painful.
That means you haven't done it.
If that means that's what I do.
Good news there is, at the moment, you can only get like 30 items on a costume room interface before you need to go to another page. I found a way of rewriting it so you can fit a lot more than that, which will hopefully mean that players using this won't have to click through quite so many pages as they might expect.
We've got well over 100 new items, so that's likely going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, probably that. Yeah, some of them are sets though that go in, so.
If we can set things up, that'd be very, very nice.
Well, a
Not
lot
only
of
for
these are
us, but for
sets,
them.
like your elegant stuff.
Yeah.
Some weird code involving elegant stuff in a costume room. I look forward to trying to work out what it does.
The good thing about the toy box is it separates by easy, medium, hard, and now elite as well, so it's not too bad.
It's very hard recoloring it as well. It's very annoying.
Yeah, somebody said Fury ornament kit. We're doing that, aren't we? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We're going to be doing
You're
that.
doing
I'm
that.
doing that, not we.
Awesome.
Um,
Wilderness teleports clues to the new clue scrolls. Interesting.
Wilderness teleports, the new Clue Scrolls.
I can do them, but they have to be cold.
Yeah, we can do them, but as we're going to have to poll them. So
Yeah, I think
We
so.
do have other teleports there as well.
Sky Golem 108 wants to know if elite clues are going to have a Celtic knot puzzle. No, they're not.
I'm not very good with puzzles. Me making a puzzle will be disastrous not only for you, but it will be very embarrassing for me.
I
So,
could do it, but it just wasn't a very good puzzle.
and the Celtic knot is very intense. So, isn't the best way to do it just click round until it eventually just works? Yeah. So
That's a funny puzzle.
yeah, it was also very annoying. So I'm not going to be doing Celtic knots. I will try and be very elaborate with anagrams and things like that, and anything else you suggest. And Matt's very good with cryptic stuff.
Yeah,
Because
you ain't gonna stand it.
Matt's written, haven't you done pretty much every cryptic clue fest we've done so far?
Pretty much.
So every
Yes.
question that has ever been so any cryptic whatever that has been so insane that you've not been able to understand whatsoever, that's Matt that has written that. So I don't think
The
we'll.
best one I did for the Cryptic Clue Fest was the RuneScape Underground map for the British one. Still proud of that.
It wasn't that OP.
Yeah, so I'm not going to let Matt anywhere near them because no one will ever complete them. So,
He tried to explain them to me once. Like, one of the clues we had last summer was you need to undercook to find this or something. And Matt explained to me at some length how to what it was and how to solve it and how all the logic works to untangle that puzzle. Stuff that.
the best thing about it was even when I QA'd the old school one, I still had to use Wikipedia to find out the answers. So on like day 6, I'm like, right, someone's got a YouTube video of this somewhere because I can't understand it, even though I QA'd it. It was just insane. But
Love it.
anyway, so yeah, we're not going to do a Celtic knot. We're not letting Matt anywhere near them because no one will ever complete them. As John said, they're going to be challenging, but they're not going to be ridiculous.
Someone said, are we going to have a reward as rare as 3rd age on the medium and easy clue scrolls?
No.
Okay,
That'd be a
no.
bit-
Okay.
That'd be a bit silly.
Yeah.
Request there for more bank space as a rare item. I'd like to do more bank space.
How do you sum up space in an item?
Well, if you could unlock it via an item or via a fee or something, I think the code we've got for the bank would actually support putting more stuff in.
a special key, couldn't it, to open another chest in your bank or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well-
Just add the space.
Yeah, or we could just
Yeah,
just give you the space.
or both.
Or both, yeah.
I think the one thing we've promised not to do is sell it for real money because we don't do that kind of game.
Yeah.
Somebody keeps mentioning 3rd age weapons. We are making those in the elite clue scrolls. There's going to be the staff, bow, broadsword, and a cape. That's not really a weapon though, but yeah, they are coming.
That's not druidic, by the way. So you can. It's just a cape.
Yeah.
Although I have seen your doodlings that you've got in your notepad of
Yeah.
what a staff looks like, and it does
It
look
is a
awesome.
wand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
does look
wand.
very good.
Cheers.
If you can model it to look exactly the way you've drawn it, that would be an epic. But anyway, moving on.
I think I saw a question there from a player called Classic asking about a bone grinder. Now, we polled one of them before from the minigame reward shop, and although the shop passed, the bone grinder did not. It was a fairly close thing though, but I think maybe there'd be more demand for a bone grinder if we offered it in a different way, like not as a minigame reward perhaps. One of the ideas I most liked was a thing that's connected to the ecto pool in some way, and you have to feed ecto tokens into it to make it keep working, which would give you a use for all those blinking ecto tokens you've been gathering for years.
true.
Because I do not believe you're spending all of them with Metallarius to buy yeast.
Or paying the guards 2 ecto tokens if you haven't completed the quest to get through the Dan gate.
Well,
Yeah.
not many people who haven't completed that question have an exile file, Dan.
Courtesy of Modash. But yeah, I think the way we polled Bone Crusher last time was probably the reason it didn't pass. But
Yeah.
Suggest me to add it to Vetchol's drop table because he's very bony.
that would make sense. That could be his unique drop.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we do need to reassess the or reevaluate the drop tables for the God Wars bosses because some people have
Not God Wars.
Wilderness bosses, sorry, because some people have expressed some concern that they're just not worth it. So
Some kind of scorpion tail thing off Scorpia might be fun.
yeah, we can definitely look at that again. And if
I've got something.
a Bone Crusher from Vetian is the one you want of a time, sorry, then yeah, sure, we can make that happen. Not sure what we give then an artist, but Son of Light, who's very proud of his name, might suggest us something.
There was a few suggestions like the rings Ash mentioned earlier. We can do one for stab, one for crush from 2 of them, and there's a prayer boosting ring that doesn't exist at the minute. We can add one of those.
As John said, we could add some new rings, one for stab, one for crush, and possibly one for prayer. But please do suggest what you'd like the wilderness bosses, not God Wars bosses, wilderness bosses to drop as unique drops, because we probably should look at those quite soon.
Yes, I'd like that.
In before pets.
Yeah.
Well, we would do it at the same time.
Full screen's coming up an awful lot. We cover
Yeah.
this most weeks.
The answer from the engine guys was, while they can't do the thing that came out in 2008, where RuneScape just had a much bigger field of view and all that, they could kind of magnify the existing game so that it fills your screen, but doesn't change the pixel size. So you don't have to squint so badly. It's a bit like having your monitor at lower resolution. They said they could probably do that for us, even if we can't get the full update that was done in 2008. Which I think would be a big improvement. Now, it's been pointed out, at least Matt's wiggling his finger, it could mean anything. It doesn't mean that. That it's after 6 o'clock, so we should probably be coming to an end. In the meantime, thank you very much, everyone. And here comes Matt.
Matt's going to come running in. Hopefully he doesn't trip over
Yeah.
every cable on the floor.
He's going to have to shout at all our throat mics now so he can be heard.
Yeah. So someone just tweeted John with a question saying, "How
Ooh.
is the free-to-play going to affect voting in the polls?" It won't. You still need to be a member to vote in the poll. That was a good question, as John pointed out.
Yeah,
So
from
we answered it.
Picosco.
From where?
Picosco.
Yes, he sends us lots of questions. So yeah, that's it. Right, I'm done now.
Okay,
Cool.
so that actually concludes it then, by the sounds of it. Yeah, I guess follow us on Twitter,
At JagXAsh.
at Jagex Reach.
At Jagex Alfred.
At JagX John C.
And Jagex Mackay.
At JagX Paul N.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh, no, it's not, it's Mod Paul
it's
then.
Mod Paul M because he's different.
He is, yeah.
Anyway, I guess we'll see
Hipster.
you. Do we have a
Next.
guest streamer anytime soon that we should
Saturday
promote?
we do. We have 2 guest streamers on Saturday. We have Skillset
and
the other
my
guy.
strength 0.
Yes, it's
Okay.
my strength 0.
So-
My strength is 0, which I said yes.
We have Jay getting 1 hit again, and we have Paul, which is my strength 0, live streaming over the weekend. So tune into those.
Yeah, Jay's good at losing direct sets.
Yeah.
We also have free-to-play Q&A next week on Monday as a stream at 9 o'clock, and a Reddit as well, Reddit AMA at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. So if you've got any questions over the weekend about free-to-play, come and talk to us then.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, we'll see
Bye.
you next week.
See you later.
Thanks for watching.